All right, the daily motorsport dollar cap has been reset, so let's continue on with the final stage, goal 3. So there's 3 final goals. So I'll start with the speed record that requires us to finish in top 3 and don't skid over a second. So here we go. Let's see what the target is. 325, more or less. So most likely we'll be hitting that number in the back straight, since I don't think we'll be hitting that in the earlier part of the circuit. At least not with basically the running with the minimum PR. That's just enough to meet the requirement here. Unless you back up at the beginning, of course, then you extend the main straight, and you sometimes we do that on occasion with the type of events that has recommended PR, but this one is set PR, so there's no way around it. You have to pay for it. So generally means with the amount of upgrades we have on, we should be able to get through. Just doing normal racing things, no weird, tricky, game-specific trick that we have to pull. So, alright, so not this corner, but here we go. This is gonna be the crucial one. Oh, skidding is not a good way to start, but we do have a little bit of room to skid, so there we go. Maximizing that the runway there. So there we go. Nice and easy does it. 1200 fame points and what, 11,000? Yeah, 11,650 motorsport dollars. Pretty lengthy circuit, right? One of the longer ones in the game right now. So I think longest one is obviously Le Mans, and probably the second longest one, Spa, and this one might be the third longest circuit that we have in the game. Anyway, Acura ARX06, that's IMSA, isn't it? Yeah, so we got some variety of endurance racers now. Alright, so goal 3 complete. And the final 2 goals to go. And as you can see, the skipping rate has gone up to 100. Goal generally means the PR requirement. Now, the final 2 is going to be what was initially I mentioned at the beginning. The one that required us to spend some 575 gold, right? Alright, so every lap line with an average speed of at least 135 or 217.2 kph. So that's an average speed that we have to maintain each time we cross the finish line and gain exactly 1 position. Oh yeah, so don't overtake too many cars. You cannot do that. You have to overtake only 1 car each lap. Starting with the out lap. So, alright. Yeah, I don't remember. I think only issue that I had with this goal was I accidentally overtook more than 1 car in one of the laps when I tried to run this on my other Prime main account. So yeah, that'll be the only thing that you have to keep track, because here you could overtake Nielsen here as well in Acura, but don't. And now you can, but make sure you don't overtake any other cars. like Magnus, will stay in the P2 for the remainder of the lap. Because if you overtake him, you will be failing the goal. Remember, only one overtake per lap, and we already did our overtake for the lap, so we have to wait till next lap to do the next overtake, and then final overtake in the final lap, which will land us in P1. So yeah, it's a kind of goofy way of describing the goal, but it is what it is. Yes, on occasion, I think deciphering the what the goal actually says is more of a challenge than actual goal itself. All right, come on, let's go, Magnus. Go, 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 go. Give you a push here. Now we can overtake Magnus. Once the new lap begins, there we go, time for overtake. And then, oh, Acura, look at that. We got stuck behind Magnus for a while. Nielsen has caught up with us. Now, we need to chase down Petrovich, or Petrovich. I think that's how you say that. Those Slavic names, right? All right. Let's chase him down. Get behind, so set ourselves up for overtake in the final lap. Alright. Okay, this is looking promising. We get to build up nice average speed here. So unlike the previous lap, this one, we actually don't have to worry about having the average speed fall behind or losing our place. All right, another Acura, wasn't it? All right, now we're in P1. Just pedal to the metal, finish till the last. Yeah, it's a nice ride, isn't it? As expected. Le Mans Hypercar. Sort of a new class of car in the game in terms of motorsport cars. Pretty cool. All right. The only unfortunate part about this car, or some of the recent Le Mans racers, I would say, is that they're all in their own individual motor sport race sections. So they end up being like single car events, many of them, which I feel like they could combine, or at least have the multiple series featuring multiple cars instead of having, single car series. So that's something that I would prefer to see. Not everything needs to be a an exclusive series. I mean, this race day event, for example, we got other cars we are racing against, so why can't we just kind of carry that on into the actual Motorsports series that we have in the game, right? Anyway, let's see. What's the final goal? I think I'm gonna have to service the car. So, yes, and now the 3-hour instant service time has expired. So, we'll just have to watch a few ads and I'll return once that's done. And with a few ads, after a few ads, now we're ready for the final goal. All right, so win with the fuel management. All right, this is gonna be a single lap. So yeah, PR 107 that is required. Of course, it costed us some 575 gold and a couple of million motorsport dollars, right? So yeah, 3 upgrades across the board except for suspension, which we only needed 2. I mean, third one is motorsport dollar upgrade, so you could have gotten that if you wanted to, since that's not that big of a deal. But minimum, that's absolute minimum that's required is this. So, all right, here we go. The final goal for the win. And we're starting in the middle of the grid. And where are we starting? This is a final straight, isn't it? This is a runway in the tail end of the circuit. So outlap is set up such that we're starting. Oh, that was less than ideal to crash. But, you know, get out of the way. I got places to be, you know? All right. Ferrari. Another Ferrari. And Magnus probably in his Porsche last time we checked, right? Or are they all been Porsches? Maybe they were. Alright, we'll draft as much as we can so we can minimize the fuel consumption, right? But with that being said, once we're in the lead, we can kind of just ease up on the gas. So there we go. Nice and easy. And the final straight, of course, we do have to put some gas in here. And the final corner. And to the victory. There we go. So final goal, I mean, really any of the goals, pretty straightforward. No weird, tricky goals. At least within reason, right? So yeah, just the final 3 goals alone pays out nearly 60,000 motorsport dollars. So yeah, if you split it into 2 days, you can maximize your daily earning. But yeah, the Magnus was in Ferrari. All right. And Acura, there was Porsche somewhere. Another Peugeot 9X8 Hypercar. Yeah, and the Beamer M Hybrid V8. So it'll be nice to see these cars in the Motorsport series. This car's featured in, but unfortunately, that's not the case. Because this car even has exclusive series, I believe. So once you max out the upgrades, right? But for now, yeah, there we go. Another event complete. And with that, we should be getting some extra rewards, including the car itself, of course, the big one. And the 2,000 victory points, 30 gold, and 80,000 motorsport dollars. So let's go ahead and collect. Lovely car. You know, it's a proper race car, right? So handles beautifully, very fast. What's not to like, right? And it's got a unique look. So, and let's collect those victory points, which unfortunately is gonna be just getting us to a racing dollar bonus. And 80,000 motorsport dollars for the final stage reward. So let's pick that up, which brings me a little bit over 4 million. And yes, the new Motorsport series gets unlocked, beginning of a new chapter. It's a single car series, unfortunately, but it is what it is. All right. I present our third time reigning champion. The car is yours. We did it. I can't believe we survived. This round was rigged. It had to be. Alright, even stone can't crack. Given the right spin, the wheel breaks us all and makes us beautiful. That makes the end of another season of Driver Royale. Catch us next time exclusively on Speed Rush TV, and don't forget your favorite host, me. All right, so let's see, 25,000 victory points. Did that get us past the racing dollar bonus? Let's find out. No, I mean it got us past the racing dollars, but it wasn't enough to get us to the next reward, which is just 600 victory points shy from the motorsport dollar rewards. But anyway, that'll have to be collected through one of these rerun events, more or less, that I already own the cars for. But for now, that'll do it. So thanks for tagging along for the ride, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. All right, take care.